A promise to a dying grandmother has forever changed the life of an Oahu woman. Her story may be unique, but the challenges she faced mirror thousands of caregivers around Hawaii. KITV4's Paul Drews has her story.
I'm so glad I did.
Former elementary school teacher Marianne Shimada has been a caregiver for the past 10 years. She took in her aging Aunt Hideko and took on her responsibilities. Marianne managed bills, took Hideko to dozens of doctors each month, and prepared her meals, all an unpaid labor of love.
When you have a loved one that needs your help, we're taught to take care of our loved ones.
In fact, Hideko, a nurse, had cared for Marianne's dying grandmother herself. Before she died, Marianne made a promise to her grandmother to repay the favor to Hideko. But over the years, instead of getting easier, being a caregiver became more difficult. Meals prepared before work and put into the fridge for Hideko to eat would still be there when Marianne got home.
And when I asked her if she ate lunch, because it's still there, she said, "I ate something, but I can't remember."
After years of juggling her own career and her caregiving, something had to give, and Marianne retired so she could care for her aunt full-time. Marianne's story as a caregiver is not an unusual one. In fact, nearly 250,000 people care for aging parents or relatives. Many of those spend at least 20 hours a week providing care while still working. Some are also suddenly thrust into the role of caregiver because of an injury or ailment to an aging relative.
You're talking about a huge amount of stress on the average caregiver, and they don't know it until it happens, and then it's like falling right into the big black hole where it takes over your life.
Paul Drews, KITV4 News.
And because Hawaii's aging population is expected to greatly increase, there's expected to be a huge need for caregivers in the future. Marianne hopes to help new caregivers learn from her own lessons. She plans to go back to teaching of a caregiver instruction course through Child and Family Services.